Hi, and welcome back again to the series on Jewish history. This is class 4 on actual history. The others were on Hakdama. So we will today work on a Ramban, and this is an important paper, as is this one. So if you write to Miriam, Miriam, at coffeewithmiriam.com, you will get both of them so that you could follow through with me as we learn this. It's much easier to do it with paper in hand. So let's begin. And as I said, and I'm going to repeat this again, I'm going in order, which means that when we get to Hanukkah, which is in 2 weeks, I'll be nowhere near there. Hanukkah is on this line, 3,600. Hanukkah is on this line over here. Hanukkah's right here. We're not going to be at Hanukkah at all in 3 weeks. It takes me a long time to go through this. So this is not going according to time. I'm recording this today, Rosh Chodesh Kislev. And we have to say something. It's such a funny thing that we thank for the miracles that Hashem did for us, that Rosh Chodesh Kislev 40 years ago. I wish we were back there, yeah. That I was coming out of 770 going home. I just read that the Rebbitzin was upstairs by the window, and she looked down and saw. She said, "Ich hab nicht gesehen, als a Simche. Der Tate is a Ruiz von Kastrama." I haven't seen such a Simcha since the Gimel Tammuz that the Frierdiker Rebbe came out of Kastrama. And it's incredible. It's incredible what we felt then. My daughter, Shufi, Mrs. Telsner, was a little girl. She was, it's more than 40 years. She was 2, and she was singing and dancing in the dining room, "Der Rebbe is gesund, der Rebbe is gesund." A 2-year-old, but that's what she heard everywhere. "Der Rebbe is gesund, der Rebbe is gesund." Okay, let's go on with our Historia class. So, let's look here. So let me explain to you, first of all, the concept of what we're going to be learning. There were 6,000 years of Historia. Every 1,000 years, of course, we have to understand that Yom Yashal HaKadosh Baruch Hu is 1,000 shonim. A day by Kadosh Baruch Hu is 1,000 years. So 6 days, 6,000 years. Okay? Let's go. In the first 1,000 years, you'll get this. Elef Horishon are what happened was Asara Deiros from Adam to Noach. Here it is on this page. 10 generations from Adam to Noach. Adam dies when he's 930 years old. Adam was supposed to live 1,000 years. He gave 70 years to who? To Anim Zmires Yisrael, to David HaMelech. He gave him 70 years of his life. We'll discuss later on at another time why. So in the first 1,000 years, there's of course the creation. Adam was born and passed away at 930 years old. What was created on the first day? We're going to do years and days. As I said, a day to 1,000 years. What was created on the first day? On the first day, light was created. Or was created. What's the sphera of the first day? The sphere is, of course, a Chesed, Gevurah, Tiferes, Netzach, Heid, Yesed, and Malchus. So the sphera of the first day is Chesed. So let's do it again. In the first day, light was created. Light, Chesed, abundance. Chesed is unlimited kindness. And Adam was like the light of the world. And he was supposed to light up this world and make this into a dira b'tachtenim. Adam should have died immediately after the sin, but Hashem, in his tremendous kindness, let him live for 930 years. And physically, everything in the world, because of the chesed and the light, everything in the world, those first 1,000 years was big. Dinosaurs, life, 969 years worth of life. Adam 930, he was supposed to live 1,000 years. So the first 1,000 years from Adam to Noach, where the sphera is chesed and the creation is light, that was maybe, we will see when we go into the Elif Hasheni, that too much light and too much chesed and too much abundance is not always so good for us. Because when we go to the Elif Hasheni, from Noach to Avram, let's see what happens there. In the year 1656, Noach is born in the year 1056. You will understand this better and you'll be able to deal with this better once you get your paperwork. So please write to Miriam, Miryam, at coffeewithmiriam.com. And you'll get all the papers in the mail. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but most probably my grandchildren can do it better, and my great-grandchildren any second. But I'm still not up to all that. I know there's a way to drop it down so you could, I don't know how to do that. Okay, so we will do the second 1,000 another time, next time. Let's recap. So in the first 1,000 years, the sphera is chesed, the bria is light, the creation happens, Adam lives for 930 years, and the rest is history. We'll talk next time. Thank you very much. B'virchas Mashiach now.